Hi you guys, it's Wendy coming to you with a project share. This is a commissioned journal. My only guidelines really were nature and purple and gray or silver. So this is what I came up with. I altered a book called Living in Process, Basic Truths for Living the Path of the Soul. I've got my typical little tassel here. It's got this pretty broken necklace attached to it, and a little charm that's made out of a paper clip. So that's kind of that feature. I left the back cover alone, and then I just went really soft and really basic on the cover. It's got lots of texture. It's got this sequin waist on the bottom part. It's got some scrapbooky paper that's silver with raised dots. And then it's got this beautiful fabric piece that's got these little tendrils and things in it. And then I've put this little metal piece, it's a sticker per se. But anyway, so that's my cover. And then on the inside, I've got this fun little emblem. It's got a little chain hanging down from it. I've got a house, this pretty little tag, a list pad that's got an angel, pansy paper, a moth, a little saying there. I've got this from a planner. I have an ATC and a tag that's in this little bag here. A hummingbird card, another ATC. Every time I put my paper clips on the top, I always forget that I need to situate them so I can open it. Another ATC. I have a magazine page kind of from a decorator book. Scrapbooky paper. This came from a thrift store. It's a bunch of lined notebook paper that's got the colorful purple and green on it. Got some plums, ATC. It's a list pad, mouse pad. This came from the dollar store and it's iridescent. It's very, very pretty. I have a couple sheets of it and I've been hoarding it, so I figured I would go ahead and include that. You've got this card that you can write into, and it looks like I need to go ahead and fix that. An envelope, ATC. This is from a children's book. I went ahead and included both pages. It's about a little girl who's trying to go trick-or-treating. We've got this pocket, children's illustration. This is from a gardening book. Iris card. Here's some more of that thrift store note paper, 8.5 by 11 lined notebook paper that's got a pattern. I'd never seen that before, so I was stoked when I found it. Watercolor, little piece of watercolor paper. We've got this gorgeous image of a deer with the background being a really pretty sky. Got a tag, another tag, a little space for writing and a quote. We've got another card here to write in. This is some tea-dyed paper that I did, and I placed it over a pizza pan that has those little holes in it, and so that's what created that image. Coloring book page, list pad, some pretty scrapbook paper. Here I made a little fold out. This is an envelope covered with a paper napkin. Some scrapbooky paper, envelope. This is a really pretty napkin, and I went ahead and attached that over a book page. I think it's probably the prettiest page in the book. A watch image. This is from a calendar page. So you can see I went heavier on purple than I did on the gray or silver, and hopefully that will work out okay. I pretty much went black and some pieces of silver. I just don't have a lot in my collection, to be honest. Here's a children's book image of the owls that I really like. This is from an antique card. The interesting thing about this is that it's puffy. It was a puffy card. And so when I tried to strip it open, it had all these weird layers. It kind of almost looked like a cigarette filter, just a big, or maybe one of those cotton gauze pads for if you're wounded. So that's what it was filled with. So I had to unpack that and then basically just have the card front on here. But I thought that was kind of interesting. A little word find, an envelope. This is a really pretty tag I made that's made of fabric. Pansies, a little flip out for journaling, a mandala to color with this bee that's on a purple flower. This is a write your own music notepad. I'm not sure who does that, but more power to them, huh? This is cool. It's a vellum, piece of vellum paper, and it's I think Morning Glory, and just real pretty. It's see-through. A list pad that's got little drinks at the top. I thought that would be kind of cool since most of these commissions have been from a group that is alcohol related. I have this cool little choo-choo train that's paper pieced or quilt pieced. I included that, and this ATC that says there's a story in her eyes. A little pocket, kids book illustration, this little flip out. There's another mandala to color. There's a heart that she could color if she chose to. Book page. Here's a dream catcher to color. Some sheet music. This is a picture of a prism in a book, an old book, so I included that. Just some old antique-y things from my collection. We have this children's book illustration that folds out into a write your own calendar with kind of a vineyard wine theme. This is watercolor paper that's barely colored on, but it is little shades of purple. We have some wrapping paper, also wrapping paper. This is from a graffiti page, another flip out, ATC, scrapbooky paper I just got, a little pocket, a quote, another pocket. I made this into a little, you can open it up and write inside. This is from a magazine page with jewelry coming out of a jewelry box, and this cute little owl list pad. Some Asian inspired scrapbooking paper, and then this is my final page with just this envelope and then this kind of vintage image with a little space for writing. So I left the back alone, and then I guess the only other part of note is that I of course always have little altered paper clips, just to give kind of an energy to the top, just something to look at and something to kind of tactile. So yeah, this is what I came up with for the purple and gray or purple and silver junk journal, and I'm gonna contact her shortly and see if we can arrange a pickup or if I can meet with her or deliver it or what we're gonna do, but hopefully she'll enjoy it, and hopefully you enjoyed getting a look inside. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.